Okay. So don't make no funny faces? All right. Oh, look at Steven's on. Good to see you, my man.
Hello, hello, hello. Good
Nice
to
to have
see
you
you
here.
guys too.
All right, you guys. So about one more minute, we'll go ahead and get cracking. Omar, what's up, buddy?
What's up, baby? How you
How
doing?
you doing? Good, man. Good.
What's up, team?
What's going on?
Elias, I was like, is that Omar? Remember when Omar came? And
Yeah.
I was telling Karina the other day, I'm like, oh, me and E. I was like, I didn't realize afterwards. And I was like, we really liked him. I was like, it's dope. He's on the team. So I'm glad to see him here.
So just for people that
I
don't
liked
know,
you guys too.
under the Realty umbrella, there were some challenges that we couldn't bring Omar on. I was like, what? And I wrote a letter, and Molly and I were like, this dude is dope. He should be on. He's got a background in sales. He worked at Mercedes. And they're like, oh, it was the Realty umbrella, and they wouldn't let him to come on board. And I was like, this is weak. And then to see him come to Team Fast, and now he's growing and, you know, prospecting at a high level, close to being in contract. So he just, he found his way home, man. So it was really cool.
I was like, hey, there's Omar. Yeah, so.
Good to be here. It's good to be here.
That's right.
The universe works in mysterious ways.
That's right, my man. That's right.
It is what it is.
Molly and I were like lobbying for you too. It was like, come on, Joe.
Man, like super hard.
I put a nice little email together and stating all the reasons. So I'm glad it worked out for you, bro. All right, so let's do this. Let's go ahead and get started. I want to first off start with some simple introductions. As always, we are growing in leaps and bounds, and we have a new face on today. So I want to just do a really quick introduction. Stephen Burns. So let me tell you a quick backstory on Stephen Burns. So Stephen was Nick Guzman.
Excuse me.
If you guys know who Nick Guzman is, he was a climber with us. He was a lot of the people on this call's mentor, still a great friend of ours in the business. He actually helped Stephen and his family find a home. I think it was in Hercules. Stephen worked in the pharmacy field, always, you know, looked up to Nick and what he did and said, you know, this is something I want to do for my family and have some financial freedom. So he made the jump and he joined our team last week. So I officially want to introduce you, Stephen. If you could just tell us really briefly why you chose this team and what you're looking forward to contribute.
The reason I joined this team is because of Elias. Yeah, when interviewing with Elias, you know, he's always seemed, you know, just straightforward, honest. Always gave me great vision to basically want to, or actually motivate me to, you know, want to move to the next level of, you know, becoming a real estate agent. So that was the reason I joined the team, and that's it.
Good, man. Well, we're excited to have you. And he's got small children and, you know, obviously a new homeowner. And so we're looking forward to helping you grow your business. And so welcome to the team. Kenny, did you want to do an introduction? I know someone else is on the line. Did you want to do that introduction or should we wait?
There's so few on my screen. Hold up.
So they just logged on.
Carmen.
Yes.
Hey.
What's up, Carmen? Welcome.
Hey, what's going on?
So Carmen is a really, I don't know, like almost 2 decade long top producing agent at Hayward that has decided to come over. So welcome, Carmen. I want to introduce you to some of us over here.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm excited to be part of your team.
Yeah, we're excited to have you. And Carmen has a great lineage of success in this business. She's developed a really, really strong, solid base of business and SOI business. So Carmen, we are super happy to have you. And it gives us, you know, another key person in a market that we really want to get exposed to and build, that Hayward, Fremont, Newark, and then, you know, even moving south to San Jose eventually. So Carmen, we're so grateful that you chose us, and we're looking forward to helping you and support your growth.
Fabulous. Thank you. Thank you.
I want to make another quick introduction for the people that haven't seen him on the call in the past. It's Joey Duong. He's been here. He was actually one of my team members over at Coldwell Banker years back. He's been working full-time, been doing real estate part-time, but he just made a shift this week. So Joey, so tell us what's going on, my man.
I finally put an end to my industry in parking and transportation industry. And I finally put some full time into real estate, and I've been taking all my expires and cancel, and I've been hitting them this weekend, and now I'm getting into meetings and trying to grow myself and to improve myself actually, and get into these calls and ready to go.
Nice, my man. So Joey, he saved some money. He set a goal for himself. He says, all right, once I get to X amount, I'll be able to leave my corporate job or my 9 to 5 and dive right into real estate. So Joey, looking forward to watching you grow. And while we're on the line right now, tell us about your listing really quick. Where's it at? What's it listed for? That way we know about your new listing.
I have a fourplex right now that's listed at 1258 on 937 International Boulevard in Oakland. It's near the Clinton Park area. I think it's called Old Chinatown or New Chinatown.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're looking forward to helping you get that sold very quick, man. So once again, thank you for making the leap. So you guys, Kenny and I, and to make sure that we're conserving time, last week we went a little bit over on our meeting time. We know that you guys have scheduled meetings, things to do. So when we're going around and having you guys do your shares, if you could try to keep it to 2 minutes. And if you feel like just passing this week, it's cool. Just say, hey, I feel like passing this week, but we want to make sure that we get around everybody and we're not scrambling at the end to get everybody on the call and speaking. So we have some big wins for the week, and we have some first-time wins for the week, and I wanted to showcase some of these wins. I'm going to first off start off with Kevin. So Kevin came to us about 30 days ago from KW. Yep, he's built a business. I'm getting a little echo.
Oh shit!
Kevin,
sorry, man.
All right, so sorry about that. He's built a very strong SOI business here in the Bay Area. He's been working some clients, and he has something to report. So Kevin, give us an update, my man. We're excited for this.
What's up, Elias? Hey guys, hope you guys had a nice week. Yeah, I got my first contract or my first offer accepted. I'm so stoked. I was like, man, I'm seeing everybody just like getting offers in and getting contracts in left and right. Dewey texted me, he's like, yo, I got one. And then Eric goes, yo, I got one. I was like, you motherfuckers, all right, let's go, baby. And then I was like, all right. And then, so I ended up putting out 3 offers, 2 for 1 investor. Those were kind of trash offers. And I was like, well, maybe it'll work. And then I got this one accepted. I met this guy literally 2 weeks ago, and sorry, I'm driving. And
they're where?
Yeah, I showed him 2 places, one in Richmond, one in Alameda. And yeah, he was like, I love this place. I was like, well, I know the agent, so let's see what's good. Let's write a super sweet love letter. And our offer actually got accepted, and we beat out a non-contingent offer. I was like, dude, that's impossible. And so, yeah, we got them in, and they're stoked. I just got done with the inspection. It looks pretty good. And we should be closing by September 4th. So, yep.
It's a numbers game.
It's a numbers game, baby. And I actually,
really quick, Kevin, take me off your speaker really quick. So for Kevin, he had said this other day, like that relationship with the listing agent was everything. Like that was really what helped him win this offer. I mean, it wasn't the best offer, but he probably had the best relationship. That was all I had to say.
Who's the listing agent? Is he, sir? He dropped off. Yeah, he dropped off. We can move on.
Okay, cool. Well, congratulations to Kevin. That was a huge win. I wanted to move over to, I'm going to my list here. So I wanted to go over, oh, there he is. We've got another person that I wanted to introduce. So I wanted to introduce Danny Trujillo. Danny came to us from, he was actually at Climb originally.
Climb Forever.
Say again?
Climb Forever.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So Dan left Climb, went to, I think, Vanguard, and then just recently joined our team. Actually, his paperwork was
my bad. Sorry about that.
It's all right. He officially joined our team this morning. His paperwork was in. So Danny, tell us a little bit about why you joined this team, and it's great to have you, my man.
Yeah, so I joined because I've been following you guys on Instagram, pretty much everyone on the team. And I work with Kenny at Climb for about 2 years, I think. Like we got a couple of deals in. I got one listing with him. And I went to the agency when Climb closed. Well, before Climb closed, maybe like 2 months. Been there since. They opened this nice office, but they haven't filled it in. There's like 4 agents, so I wasn't as motivated to work when I would go into the office. So yeah, I hit up Elias, and he got me in right away. So.
Yeah, but it's one thing to have this cool office, but there's no energy, there's no vibe like we have here, and there's just no like team spirit. And so, Dan, looking forward to having you on the team, and also looking out forward to our workout sessions, because I told him once he comes on, dude is big, man. He's a big dude. Right. So I said, if you come on this team, bro, I'm like, you got to do a workout with me and like show me some of your skills, bro, because this dude is big. So nice to have you on the team. Welcome, and looking forward to helping you and watching you grow your business, my man.
Thanks, guys.
All right, so let's go over to Rosa. Now, I'm super proud of Rosa for a few reasons. When Rosa originally came to us, she came to us because she needed some support. She wanted to be busy. She followed Jen on Instagram, and she's like, that's somebody that I want to aspire to be like. I love what she's doing, love her story and her journey. Hey, Melody, can you press mute on your phone, please?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. And she has like really, really grown. She did a webinar last week with Grace Davis, Bill Davis's wife from the Davis team, and she killed it. I just hopped on and listened and support, and like she had some swag, she had her knowledge down, there was a flow. And so she got into her first contract this week too. So Rosa, I wanted to congratulate you and have you talk a little bit about your success thus far.
Thank you, Elias. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I did my webinar. I was very nervous, but I think that's what I needed, like a team to push me and motivate me. And that's why I came here to Team Fast. And I feel like I am getting what I need, like I am growing. And so with Ben, we put in offers for this client. I think we put in 3 offers and we finally got it on the 4th one. We counter back and forth and we got into contract. So yay, first one, and it happened so that it happened within the month exactly of joining Team Fast, which makes me really happy.
That's right. That's awesome. It's funny because Ben, the first day that he signed up with us, got his first listing or first offer accepted, and then Rosa within her first month. So really, really great job, Rosa. Congratulations. And Rosa's in the office every single day. She drives from San Francisco. She's in Walnut Creek every single day. She's there early. She leaves late. She's grinding. She's working. She's hustling. So Rosa wanted to be busy, and she is busy. So really great job. Once again, congratulations on all your success since you've joined this team. I'm going to move over to Juanita. Juanita and I have some really great news, but I'm going to let Juanita share this news. This was all her doing, all her hard work and her tenacity. So Juanita, bring us up to speed on what's happening.
You said it's all me. I said it was your help that, helped get this deal. And I'm super excited. I wasn't expecting this. It was Saturday, I was showing houses. In the morning, I showed this house to a client, and then I came back again in the afternoon for another client. And the owner shared with me that he wasn't happy with his listing agent, and he mentioned that he was gonna fire him. So later in the afternoon, I called him because I wanted to place an offer, and Elias and I talked about it. He was helping me all the way, and thank you, Elias, because you always pick up the phone when I call you, and I call you a lot. So he told me that he fired his listing agent. So I called Elias and I said, Elias, he just told me that he fired the listing agent, but Elias wanted to make sure that we could legally take the listing. So he made sure of that. And then now we have the listing. We are going to help him in the buy side. We're going to bring him a buyer for his house. And also we're going to help him find his new house. So I'm super excited. I didn't expect this to happen, and been with eXp also 33 days, I think. So it's really, really nice, and I'm super excited to be here. I feel like I'm actually doing something. I'm actually busy, and I'm actually inspired and motivated every day to keep looking for what I like, new clients and helping people.
I love that, Juanita. And literally, so Juanita's getting up at 7:30, going on script practicing, calls. She's working with Laura. She's like doing everything that she needs to do to be successful. And she's asking tons of questions. If I ever bring a new agent on and our phones aren't ringing off the hook, I get a little concerned. Like, all right, well, what's this person doing? So Juanita is moving quick. So we did a couple, like a special deal for this guy. We're going to take his listing at a discounted rate. She's bringing a buyer for this. And then on the buy side for the new home that he's going to find, Juanita's going to give half a point back on her commission towards closing costs. So we're not trying to milk this guy. We're trying to do what's best for him and show him that, hey, if you list with us, we're going to save you $12,500. Plus, you're going to get anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000 back off towards closing costs on the new purchase. So now we're saving you over 15, 16 grand. And so we're not trying to be greedy. We're just trying to do what's best for him. And it's going to work out. He's happy. We have the meeting tomorrow at 11 o'clock. So Juanita, great job. Super, super stoked for you.
Thank you, Elias. Thank you so much. This is because of your help, your support, and I appreciate that.
Hey, Elias.
Well, we appreciate you. Yep.
Are you guys going to structure it like how we structured Parker?
What was Parker structured like?
Parker, we charged 5% up front, and then we agreed to give them, after that close, then we gave them the credit on the next purchase. So that, in case, they use you for the sale, get discount, and then run with the money on the back end. So.
No, that's when they have a trust factor. Because then she's writing the offer, and they're getting listing at the same time, and they're going to do buy. It's all moving at one time.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's a little different. There's some similarities to it though. But yeah, it's going to be a 4% listing and then a point back on the buy side. But yeah, there's some similarities to it.
Also, like the way why we structured the buying and selling with discount on the selling is because we failed to let the escrow company know about the credit, and when we talked to the listing agent, which is also the seller, she didn't want to touch the price, and then we didn't want to get because if you give a closing cost credit, you guys don't know this. Yeah, if you guys give a closing cost credit to your buyers, that actually counts as income to you. So if you're on top of you giving credit, then you got to pay another 30-40% on taxes. So you don't want to do that. So a better way to do it is to jump in front of it, either get a reduced price or reduced commission. Or in this case, the listing agent wouldn't work with us. So then we just gave it back to the sellers and buyers back on the modified commission on the seller side. So we didn't get hit for it.
It's easier to do it on the seller, on the listing side.
I was told by a few people that you can have your CPA readjust for that. So from what I was told, I haven't had that conversation yet, but that's what I was told.
Awesome.
But what I'm saying is do it on the list side if you can.
Awesome. Let's go over to Jen. Jen's got a huge appointment this afternoon. She's been working with the client for weeks and weeks and weeks now. So Jen, give us a quick snapshot of what's going on.
Good week today. So I got an escrow at 4218 Joel in Concord. These clients, I met the husband like 3 years ago on Instagram. He and his wife were like making clothing, and I had just did a photo shoot for Oaklandish, and like they were on my site and we just all connected. And last year they were like, hey, I want to use you as my agent, and we've been on and off shopping. So then this year they started actively looking. We wrote a couple of offers, lost out on it because of this crazy market. And what was it? Monday, one of the homes that they really liked fell out of contract and came on the market, and they got alerted on Redfin, and we, I called the agent that day. We wrote blind Tuesday. So we wrote no contingent. Well, we only had a 3-day inspection contingency. And then I, built rapport with that agent and said, hey, what's the number that's going to get this deal done? She gave me a number, rewrote at that number, and we're in contract now. They saw the house on Wednesday, loved it. Thank God. Wife was tearing up and everything. So I'm super happy for them. And now we're in contract. And funny thing is, that listing agent is sending me a referral for a listing in Berkeley because she she couldn't sell it. So she feels like, we have a great team, and she really liked my energy. So yeah, so from that, I'm getting a listing potentially. So she's going to send the information over. We'll check it out. So yeah, Kenny. And then we finally got a listing, 94 Bayo Vista in Piedmont signed. So that's coming soon. We're working on prepping that for the market right now. It's a 2-2 condo in Piedmont, about 1,000 square feet. I'll put the details in I already put it in Slack. I closed 1809 16th Street. We had that listing since last February, an off-market listing. It's Station House, tried to sell it, had a few people in. could not sell it. Then a couple months ago, he was like, hey, I need you to sell this ASAP. We're going to do a major price drop. And that day while we left that listing appointment, we saw the buyer's agent showing another property down the street. And I said, hey, we're bringing this on the market at X amount price. And they wrote that date. So finally closed that. Huh?
30 days, 33 days, I think. So 30 days, 33 days, I think. So 30 days, 33 days, I think.
Whoa, that's weird. I don't know what's going on. It's like repeating over and over and over.
40 days, 33 days, I think.
Whoever that is, can you guys pause?
Can you mute?
I think it's yourself. I see the thing on the right. Okay, it's good.
Is it?
Okay.
Oh.
That was crazy.
Okay, weird. Yeah, so then finally closed that. And then I'm writing on 3640 Morningside. I toured yesterday with my clients. So yeah, great week. Oh, and I'm going on a tour today in Belmarin Keys. It's in Novato, so Marin County. So last week we toured another house in that little island, and we ended up not getting that offer because the agent kind of jumped the gun and took another offer before letting us know, because her client instructed her to. It was a good offer, but our offer was actually better, so we're in backup position. And yesterday, another house in that area came on the market, and I sent it to them, and they want to go take a look at it today. It's more of a fixer, but I just talked to the listing agent, and she wants to just get it sold. So she gave me a number, and I think if my clients, because they need to do a lot of renovations to it, but the house has really, really good bones, so we might be in contract with that today, Kenny, if Andrew and Jennifer price.
So that's price.
It's 1.69 right now, and the agent is she's part owner, and she said if you can give me 1.65, do only an inspection contingency, which I said we need to do it, and waive everything, we'll get the deal done today.
And 40 grand discount.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking about writing at 1.75 and just getting, but I'll write at 1.65. So hopefully they like it. Yeah, so that's my week, and I'm nervous.
And then San Leandro.
Huh?
And then San Leandro, or buy sell.
Oh yeah, so we had a high-rise lead come in about 3 weeks ago, and I showed him like 2 properties, and they end up wanting to sell. Well, I'm sorry, they wanted to buy first and then sell, but then I linked them up with Matt Barba, and the house that they looked at on Monday, they just couldn't get pre-approved for, so we have to sell first. So we're trying to work something out to where we can get the listing and buy at the same time. So I'm working with Matt on that. So hopefully they can make some numbers work, and they'll be able to write tomorrow on the house that they saw.
Awesome. Great update.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
That is all.
We're going to go over to Kate. Kate, I know that you were you just about to sneeze? Sorry. Sorry. Perfect timing. So Kate, she had called a couple times. She had vented a little bit on Instagram and working with the client, and she just getting knocks on the chin and finally was able to get her person in the contract. So give us a quick update on your past week, because I know that you've had some great wins.
Yeah, so it was my 6th offer, finally got accepted, super excited. It's all going smoothly. I have 2 that I'm closing next week, and then 2 coming soon who also need to buy. So it's been good. It's been busy.
And where are your coming soons? I know you have a 2-bedroom condo in Walnut Creek.
Condo in Walnut Creek, and then I have one in Martinez, also a 2-bedroom in the Ashwood community. So those will come on end of this week, one of them, and then end of this month, the one in Walnut Creek. So
price?
It's going to be in the 5s, both of them.
For both of them? Okay, perfect. Awesome. Well, total shift. I knew that you were taking some knocks on the chin. It was tough, and you're like, what's going to give? And Kate said that she basically begged the listing agent to accept her offer and built that relationship, and it worked. So congratulations.
Thank you.
So we're gonna relationships matter. I might send you a referral, Kate. I said relationships matter. She might send you a referral.
I know.
Just don't be like the one on Eric Kang and Kenny's listing.
What happened?
Call me, text me.
Oh
Bye.
my god. I'll let Eric talk about that.
Yeah, I'm curious to know what that was. I want to welcome, we have another guest on the line today. I just want to say hi, Christine from Lake Tahoe. Nice to have you on. Thank you for being here. She is a friend of Eric King, but she is absolutely crushing right now on Instagram and all of her activities. So welcome. Thanks for being here.
Hi guys, nice to meet everybody. Tahoe's absolutely beautiful. But yeah, thanks for having me here, guys.
Yep, thanks for being here. Jen and I will actually be there this Friday through Sunday. We're taking an RV trip up there, so I'm super stoked about that.
Nice.
Good for you guys.
Oh, God. First weekend off.
Driving the big old truck. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. So Eric, give us an update, my man. I know that you've been super busy. I know that you got another accepted offer this last week. Just grooving right now, man. You are, and what's cool, man, I was looking back on Eric's his wall on Instagram, and you can see this like progression of his brand. And like literally, if you look back for a couple years, or for like the beginning of his wall, like you'll see this progression in his brand, and like as busy and busier, and his brand has grown. His brand has grown. So Eric, bring us up to speed, my man. I know we chatted yesterday, but dude, I'm super happy for you.
Yeah. First and foremost, welcome all you new people. I can't keep up with everyone. This like Zoom page is just like, it went from like 2 pages to like 4 now. It's crazy. But anyways, welcome everyone. I'm super stoked for this week. I had a pretty good week. Got another offer accepted. These clients I've been working with for 5.5 months, and they've been driving me fucking crazy because they don't listen to me. But they finally fucking listened to me. And we put an offer in. Someone else came in higher, but their appraisal fell through. So again, you want to talk about building a rapport with listing agent? I called them every day, texted them, yo, my clients are still interested. What's going on? He's like, I don't think it's going to appraise. Just keep in touch. And, it finally happened. But now the lender is saying B of A sucks. They're like, they gave us a pre-qualification, but now they're saying that it might not be approved because of some bullshit. So I'm stoked that it got accepted, but I'm not, I'm keeping my expectations real low so that my hopes and dreams don't get crushed. And then I have to show them like 17,000 more fucking homes, drive me fucking crazy. But other than that, it's been a pretty good week. That listing agent. So yeah, building rapport is one thing. But this is my first time being a listing agent, and this fucking lady is calling me like 73 times a day.
Hey, yo, everything's recorded. So in case we have future team members, that might be this crazy lady.
Yeah. So anyways, like sending me hella texts. Like I was like, yo, this is borderline harassment. Like I also, look out for the best interests of my clients and build rapport with the listing agents. But this is borderline fucking like stalking. Like leave me alone. We have a due date next week. Blah blah. So anyway, it's been an interesting week. Been learning a ton. It's kind of cool. Like I said, I mentioned this on the last one, but it's my first time being a listing agent. It's cool to see the other side and how that works. You know what I mean? And so yeah, other than that, just fucking.
Hey, I want to talk about because we had lunch yesterday. I want to talk about some things that like we spoke about at lunch about how originally social media you felt like.
Jeez.
You need a chill pill, dude.
Hey, I just needed some bromance with my team leader. All right, that's all.
No, so we were talking about yesterday that some of us don't want to do social media a certain way. Eric felt like it was bragging or showing off, but then you realize the more you show that you are busy, you're out there, you're looking at homes, you're speaking about the property, not just like look at this kitchen. Now you're like pointing things out, talk about your offer situation, the deal situation. I think Kate does a really great job of that. Jen does a great job. Christina does a great job. So like, tell us how that has helped you build your business, Eric.
Yeah, so yeah, I did feel like I was kind of bragging, and I don't want to be the freaking douchebag, like, oh, another contract, I'm a closer, like I don't want to be that guy. That sucks. And like get a vanity. Jason, where's Jay? But anyways, I was afraid of that, but now I started doing it because Kenny was like encouraged me to show off my success, and it works. I've had like a couple of referrals from my sphere reach out to me and like, hey, you're killing it. I'm interested in buying a home. Like, how are you going to do this for me? Like you are doing for your clients. So I think, there's that fine line of douchebagginess and actually just showcasing your skills and that you're growing. And people enjoy that because, half my followers are agents and, the other half of that is like friends and family, and they're seeing that. So I think it's working.
You guys saying about like, people want to work with people who are busy. Like, would you trust working with a doctor or dentist if they have 2-for-1 specials? Like, 2 surgeries for the price of 1. Like, you actually be worried that this person is not getting business. So people want to work with professionals. If you treat yourself like an attorney, a doctor, a dentist, like, or whatever, something big, you carry yourself like that. That's how you're gonna get business, and people will want to work with you.
And that's why we do too. Like we promote all of your guys' successes because we want the community to see that we support our team, and look at how busy our freaking team is, because nobody is as busy as us. So we do the same thing, from like a leadership and management standpoint. We want to showcase everything that everyone's doing because people are like, wow, they're busy. We want to talk to Kenny and Elias. What's going on over there?
Yeah, and to jump in on real quick, I know you said 2 minutes. I'm like at like 5 already, but to add on to what Kenny posted a little while ago, it's like, would you rather work with an agent that's been in the business for like 10 years and have done like 2 deals in the last year? Or would you rather work with an agent that's been, in it for 2 years and done 10 deals in the last year? So,
no, it was like something closer to like 10 deals last, or I don't know, 5 deals last 5 years, or 10 deals last 6 months. And then it was crazy. I haven't seen the votes like this. It was like 103 to 4. Like,
yeah,
it was just completely one way. I haven't seen any polls I've had done like that. So people want to work with busy. So it really gives you newer agents, or maybe people that are really starting to pop, like an opportunity to really grab all the attention. Because there's market share versus mind share. Way different things. Market share is like, oh, I'm number 1. I've been doing this for a while. Well, good for you. Like right now, like I've talked about it briefly with some of the teams, like we're so lucky to be working in the East Bay market because San Francisco market is tanking. If you're in a Tri-Valley, good for them with the high price points. Inventory is down 60% right now. So you're in Dublin, San Ramon, Pleasanton, those areas, there's nothing to sell. So like we're in a sweet spot. I was talking to Jason yesterday, we're in a sweet spot where we're willing to travel to Vacaville and Sacramento and Manteca and all these, Antioch. The other agents, the other 2 markets are probably not any interested in going there because their price points are so high, they'll just refer out, which is then more business for us if we're in the mid to mid high point.
True. Well, thank you everybody for listening. Have a great week.
Yeah, great stuff, Eric. Great stuff. I only counted 11 fucks this week, so great job, man.
Fuck yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna head over to Michael Sage. Michael, you just had your first Team Fast closing, my man. So congratulations, and tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it just went well. I did the final. You guys hear me, right? I did the final walk yesterday. Went well. My client was really happy, very smooth, the transaction. He's very appreciative that I helped him out, that it went smoothly. And, I feel the same way about him. So there was no problems with the deal. Everything, was smooth. So that one's closed and working on my next. So I have a few other buyers that I'm getting pre-approved as of right now. Showed a couple buyers yesterday, some properties, and just building new relationships. So going well.
Good for you, my man. And Michael is always working, always hustling. And so appreciate that. And having you and other key players in that, Fremont, Hayward area. We're growing. And Kenny and I are going to start looking at some spaces down there, some cool office spaces moving forward. So that's on the horizon for, in the coming months. So if you know of any cool office spaces, just let Kenny and I know.
Kenny, check your text messages. I sent you a link to the office I found today.
Cool. Take a look.
Cool. Awesome. Love that. Love that. So great job, Michael.
Hey, thanks, guys.
All right, let's go over to Mauricio. Mauricio, I know that you've been busy, my man. He has more escrows than at one time than he has in his career since he started with us. So, my man, bring us up to speed.
What's up, everybody? I'm gonna try to be as quick as possible because we have like a lot of people in these meetings. It's crazy how fast the team's growing, but I'm excited to meet everybody that's new. Yeah, my week went very well. I just ratified a deal in Stockton. This is a duplex for 408. We beat out 3 other offers, and I was just there yesterday attending the home roof and termite inspection, and I felt like I was melting. It was like 105 or 8 degrees out there. It was crazy. So when I came home after that, I was like drained. I had to take like a cold shower and drink like a ton of water. But yeah, good week. So I ratified that. So I'm back at 4 escrows, but I'm closing one of my Manteca ones hopefully before Friday, and then my first Manteca deal that I got, I'm hoping to close that one next week. That one's been taking forever to close just because we've had issues with employment from one of my clients. I'm working on that deal with Jason Mata, the lender that hooks that hooks the whole team up. He's a really good lender. He's on top of it, but it's just one of those deals where it's taken forever. I think right now we're on day like 45 or 50, which is like way too long. We were supposed to close like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but everything is going smoothly now. So I'm hoping that can close next week. So after I close these two, I'll be down to just my 2 remaining escrows. But I'm still trying to get more business lined up for September, just so I can keep going and not just have one big month. That's really about it.
Good job, Mauricio, and tons of follow up and tons of keeping everything organized, and I love that. It's like, don't close out all your deals and then start from scratch again. Like, make sure that you're looking at September, October, December's right around the corner, the New Year's right around the corner. So we need to constantly be looking at our next few months of escrow. So really great job, Mauricio. Happy for you, proud of you, my man, and I love watching you grow. So let's go over to Ben. Ben also has, I think it's 4 or 5 escrows right now. He's been helping Rosa, taking him under his wing. So Ben, you want to give us a quick update on how things are going for you?
Yeah, can you hear me?
We can, loud and clear.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm in the car. So things are good. Total, I have 5 escrows. We just got the one with Rosa ratified last week. Things are going well. We did the inspection. Things are moving along. The house is in pretty good condition. We're starting to do some circle farming around that area. Hopefully we'll get some calls soon. And yeah, things are going well. Right now I'm on my way to the city to do a listing appointment for someone who wants to sell in Daly City for 1.5 and then buy hopefully a couple properties out in Antioch. And I'm going to be talking about giving them a break on commission, and that's fine. If they sell out here and then buy 2 out there, I think we'll make it up on the volume. And then I've got another gal who I'm going to drop off some papers to for a listing, which I'm kind of sad about. It's an old client of mine. She owns a bar, and her daughter works at the bar. Her husband works at the bar. Her daughter's new husband works at the bar part-time, and they can't run their shop, and so they have an investment property, and they're unfortunately looking at having to sell that thing just to make ends meet, because they can't operate during COVID, and that's kind of a shitty situation. But that's 2 listing appointments that I'm going through right now. But I guess there's a bright side to everything, right?
Yeah,
maybe they'll go to buy something.
You know what? 5 escrows is a really, really bright side. And what I see about Ben is he's always in the office too. If he's not out on tour, if he's not with clients, he's in the office doing admin, working the phones, helping out Rosa. And so, so great job to you, Ben, and thank you for being there as a pillar support for Rosa. And we're going to continue to grow that Contra Costa market. So, great job. Let's move over to Derek. Derek, give us a quick update, my man. I know that things are moving forward. You met with an investor yesterday, and things are moving forward for you. So, give us a quick snapshot of your production.
Yeah, it's good. Just getting back on the phone through real estate calls, that kind of stuff, the chime leads, learning the platform. It's good. Got another referral from a friend listing in Antioch. Low motivation. So, I got a lot of things that are coming back. If people want to sell next month, they want to find out their house price. But it's kind of the thing where I'm like pushing. And then, I'm like, okay, well, what about the contract? What about hitting the market? What about like ink to paper? And we're just not quite there yet, which, more at bats. I'm sure more things will sign. So, listing in Antioch, I think it's like a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, around 600. We'll see if he wants to move now. But I've got a lot of investors that are looking to buy stuff, rental properties right now. So, a handful of people with, I think altogether, somewhere around $1 million in cash, looking to do some stuff. So I got to get back into it. I'm realizing I got to get into the market. I got to see what's going on. I got to connect with people. I'm not tied in, the 18 months off. I'm just out of the loop. You talk about when you're 5 deals in 5 years versus 10 deals. I'm like, dude, I'm that guy. I'm like, I got to get in and get hot right away because things are sliding by. But it's good. Things are going well, moving well. Personally, I will admit, very confused on the homeschooling. I got a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. And man, they've lined this up weird. My son's got like 8 o'clock to 8:15, 9 o'clock to 9:15, 10:15 to 10. It's like every 30 minutes I got to go into the other room, make sure he doesn't have crayon on his face and markers everywhere, and put him in front of a camera and get him in class, and then run back to the other room. So, you know, I'm trying to figure this out.
That's me next week. My daughter.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I'm so nervous because they sent me the schedule. It's like 9 to 2, and I'm like, she just did a workbook this morning, and it was like a 30-minute session, and every 5 minutes she interrupted me. So I can't even imagine from 9 to 2. Oh God,
I know, that's my daughter. She starts tomorrow. Right now I'm doing my son in just, you know, TK. We're starting first grade tomorrow, and I'm looking at these blocks, and then there's like a 30-minute playtime where I've got to, I guess, bring her outside myself. I'm like, you guys are killing me here, but we'll see. You know, luckily it's the split. Yeah, Team Fast Daycare. If we can pull that one off,
right?
Please,
I got
let's
the
let's
split,
start that.
so-
Let's do that.
Omar, I know you need it too.
It's gonna be a giant daycare.
Right. My son had a runny nose, and he has to be out of school for 3 days because he had a runny nose, and so the daycare closed down, like kicked him out for 3 days. So I get it, man. I get it. We're all in the same
We're
boat.
in shared custody though, so I got the Thursday, Friday, and every other Monday off. So you'll see me a lot on Thursdays and probably a pretty good amount on Fridays. So we'll
Cool,
see.
man.
Yeah, I'm coming in Thursday. We kind of mentioned that in Slack. Super pumped. I thought I was going to make more calls today and yesterday. I wasn't, so I will be there Thursday, probably hitting the phones way harder than I expected. So yeah, everyone come on by. I think it's going to be a good time.
That's right. And I responded to that Slack post. Check it out. We're going to do like a power hour, old school Tom Ferry power hour. We're going to hit the phones hard, and whoever books 2 appointments, they'll get lunch on me. So you have my word on that. So let's grind it, and let's book some appointments. So Derek, love that you're getting back in the swing of things. We're going to go over to Cynthia. Cynthia has a new listing. And so Cynthia, want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. Hi, everyone. I have a listing in San Pablo. It's a 2-bedroom, 1.5, in a gated community. It's listed for $347,999. So it's still available. I do have some people saying they're going to write an offer, but it's still don't have anything in hand yet. So please feel free to reach out to me if you have any clients that would be interested in my listing.
Awesome. Well, congratulations. And even put it in Slack, tell everyone about it, and let's help bring you a qualified buyer. So congratulations. And she's been with us for less than a month and has a new listing. So super, super stoked for you.
Thank you, everyone. And congratulations. I'm so happy to be around all you guys. You guys
We're happy to have you
motivate
on
me.
this team. Happy to have you. Let's go over to Miss Shahid. Melody, bring us up to speed. I know that you had some challenges yesterday getting out of the parking garage, but you're out. You're safe. So tell us what's going on with your production.
Yeah, so can you guys hear me, or is there an echo in this room?
We can hear you.
Okay, so first of all, I just kind of wanted to backtrack on something that Eric touched on, which I just first of all, I gotta say, I was nervous about dropping a couple F-bombs on these meetings, but after hearing Eric talk, I fucking love you, bro. You're the shit. So anyways, I am super excited to be back into the office. Dad got knee replacement surgery almost a week and a half ago. He's doing well and recovering at home in bed. I've been coming into the office again, which is just super important for my mindset. And I love to be here because the energy here is off the walls. I love all of you guys. So a couple things I've got going on is I have a $2 million listing lead that I have contacted, and I am trying to book an appointment to go on. It is in my neighborhood. It's in Northgate. It was a referral from my mom. And I'm going to have Kenny come on the appointment when I do get it. So we're going to work together on that. And I also have another listing lead that I am talking to Elias about, just kind of getting a better idea on how to pull comps, different ways to use Paragon as a tool in order to get more clear on percentages and numbers. That's really important to me. And I just want to say, Elias, you're an asset to this team, and thank you so much for always taking time out and like just pouring, you know, knowledge and, you know, all this good energy and, you know, experience that you have into us, because I really learned a lot just sitting down with you on the MLS for 10 minutes yesterday. So thank you for taking the time. So that's something I'd like to get more clear on, is percentages, running comps, how to use the numbers in order to give the client value when I do go on the appointment. So I know exactly what I'm talking about. I know the market, I know the numbers, and I just sound more sure and confident in front of the client. So that's something I've been really working on developing more. And I have another listing lead in Dublin. I talked to Elias about this yesterday. He was helping me pull the comps for this townhome. It's a 3-2. It's about 1,350 square feet. It's a 2-story, in pretty good condition. He just bought it about 10 years ago for his daughter and paid all cash for it. So he doesn't owe anything on it, and he doesn't have to sell. So he's thinking of possibly leasing it out. Because she moved away to LA to dance. She's a cheerleader for some basketball team, I'm not sure which one. And now because of COVID, she's not able to dance anymore because there's no sports. So he's thinking of hanging on to it because she might move back home from SoCal. And I'm trying to show him the numbers and show him that right now is the best time to sell, because there is low inventory, because there's almost nothing on the market in Dublin and Livermore in that price point. And I think it would be really wise if he sold it now versus next summer and a couple years from now, because we don't know what the market's going to do. So those are two things that I have going. And then I had a friend that is relocating out of her house and moving to Sacramento. So the agent out there is showing them properties, and I'll probably be getting a referral check from him in the next couple of weeks, because they're super motivated and they're looking at like 6 places every weekend with him. And then that's it. I really don't have anything else other than that going on. So in the office today.
Awesome. Great, Melody. And you know, glad to be a resource for you and help out any way that I can. And love your energy, and thank you for everything you bring to this team. So let's move over to Laura. Laura has a listing as well. Laura, tell us a little bit about your listing and what's going on with your production.
Sorry.
It's
Hi,
okay.
everyone. Good morning. How are you?
Great.
Well, listing is quite active. We have a lot of people. I hope we can get offers this week. Kenny, have you received any offers yet on your side?
No, not yet.
Yeah, so I think they're gonna they're coming today. So hopefully we'll get some today too. So that will be great. I'll finish disclosures with that. I'm busy with my own calls, and also I'm getting busy. As you all know, I was sick I couldn't get out for a couple weeks, 3 weeks now. So getting my test back again, and hopefully I'm out like you, all of you, getting myself busy too. So I try myself to be away. So that's what I'm doing. And then I'm so like anxious to be out. And all I'm doing right now is, I don't know if you see, it's just sending letters now to potential sellers that I have, and we'll see what happens and get busy and, closing deals like you guys are doing. I'm so proud to have a great team. And thank you, Elias, for the call yesterday. It worked really well. I really appreciate your time. I agree with Melanie that you've been such a great asset to the team. I know Kenny is very busy with a lot of transactions and all that, but having you there for everything, it's amazing. So I can't thank you enough for your time. And I promise you that you're gonna see me here with more listings coming up. So
that's right. And first and foremost, we're glad that you're getting healthy and taking care of yourself and staying inside and getting your family healthy. And I know that you've had some great momentum. So once you're healthy and get a clear bill of health, we're going to hit the phones hard. We're going to start farming. We're going to do some things to get you in contract. But keep that energy up, and I'm glad that you're on the mend and looking forward to seeing you back out in the field.
Thank you, Eric. Just so you know, I have another crazy lady too, that not only that she was texting and calling all the time, but also she wanted to lock the door from the inside. So I wanted to kill her. And my husband and I, luckily the tenants were out, and we had to jump on the fence and try to get that fixed. So that was my job over the weekend. But oh my God, I don't know. And those are called experienced realtors. I don't think so.
Right.
Anyhow.
No, those are the ones that say, I've been selling real estate for 11 years and I've sold 40 homes. Well, then get your shit together.
I know. I was so kind. I think I was being nice because Kenny knows her. And I said, well, I don't want her to give her a report and I'm going to go off on this lady. But I swear I wanted to, but I just wanted to be polite.
It happens to Jen too. They'll be like, well, I've been selling homes in Piedmont for 11 years. I'm like, well, then why can't you just do your job? Like,
I
you're
know.
frustrated. Anytime an agent says that, I'm like, who cares how many deals you did in the
You
last
got 4 deals this year. Chill. Just
Yeah.
Jesus. I just want to closer. That's all.
And then,
Well, hey,
you know
Laura.
what? Eric and I we were just making a little comment there that it's funny. I mean, we haven't done this all the time and for many years, like many, but I found to see realtors that are not professional whatsoever. We want to be the opposite of what you see around. So hopefully we can be too.
That's right. Be the difference that you want to be in this. Be the difference you want to see in this business.
And that's it. Have a great productive week, everyone.
You too, Laura. We're going to turn it over to Omar. Omar, bring us up to date, my man. And he's at home with the kids right now every single day. I know it's hard for you, and he's prospecting. So give us a quick update. What's going on?
Yeah, man. I mean, speaking about that, like, it's just teaching me a lot, just knowing how to deal with these different challenges that are coming my way. Like, I joined the team in February, and I was really kind of like just stuck in limbo until like I didn't really start really hitting it until about May because the world was insane. I had the 2 kids, wife is in the room working. So long story short, man, I'll just break down this real quick from activities, pipeline, and goals. But yeah, I'm starting to get busier. You know, I'm time blocking, doing the things that I need to do and just being as efficient as I can with my time. This week was really busy. I was hitting the phone super hard, made about 67 calls. I see that my hours in the business are starting to go up just based off of the momentum that I'm building off of the calls and the follow-ups and things like that. About 10 hours on the business. So a lot of like just as many podcasts relating to the business, just trying to fill my mind with as much as I can so that when I have these conversations and it's like, I know what I'm talking about, you know, and it also is building my confidence level as well. So super just focused on that. 6 showings this week, so was busy on that end. Did some work at 1085 80th, just helping out, just trying to, you know, just make it as easy as I can for the team, you know. If I can help, I'm always down. So just want to put that out there. If you guys need anything from me, just let me know. And then did some 3D photos for the Outlook Ave listing for Eric, which by the way, I got a client to take a look at it, and he might be writing his first offer. I might be writing my first offer. So I'm trying to get him good with the agent, man. I don't know. I heard he's a pretty dope guy. So, you know, that's the next step. And then
bring him some beer. Bring him some beers and some whiskey.
Some beers. Do you guys know anything about this dude?
Budweiser's.
Yeah.
Budweiser's.
I heard we live in the same neighborhood, so I don't know. I might just pull up on him, see what's up with some beers. And then
hey Omar,
so yeah,
thank you for doing that, by the way. I appreciate you, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, Omar, that lead that you are working with Jacob, when I first joined Climb Real Estate, my first listing was at 6625 Laird Ave. I'll show you right here. And then that lead you have has been in my database for 5.5 years now. And
dude, that's what he was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, he's finally ready to buy a property. So he's been getting my Real Scout alerts for 5 years. So it's all about that long-term game.
It's all about that long-term game. It was like, yeah, I got the back end of it. So yeah, 5 years later for sure. But yeah, I picked up 5 Zillow calls. So I've just been, a lot of my activity is just from a lot of it's from the Zillow calls. So I'm just like, and also with that, trying to be as efficient and just noting everything I can, keeping everything clean on chime so that when it does get to the point where I'm working like 100 leads plus, like I can't drop the ball on that stuff, you know? Pipeline for the week, I got 3 appointments set, 6 buyers that I'm working with, 4 pre-approved. I did a post on LinkedIn, like you said, and I actually reconnected with an old buddy who was able to get somebody that I was working with approved. So, and she's now sending me some clients. So she works for Union Bank. So that was a cool thing that happened this week. And yeah, that's it. My goal this week is to write an offer, and I'm going camping this weekend. So
nice.
I gotta get it. I gotta get out.
I just see this like natural progression. So I've seen like Dewey, Jen, Mauricio, Wes grow and like hit the next stage in their career. Then we watched Eric and we watched Julie take the next step in their career. And now I'm seeing you and people like Laura and Jung Hee taking those next steps. And so it's like I'm seeing this progression of the team. Like everyone's moving and they're moving in the right direction, and everyone's asking for help and being supportive. So Omar, I have said this and I'll say it again, man, you're doing everything that you need to do to get yourself in front of a client and get yourself into contract. And I know it's coming soon, my man. I know it. I can feel it and I can see it. And we're all agreeing and shaking our heads, my man. It's right around the corner for you. So
Thank you, guys.
You're going to have a good winter.
And congrats team. Killing
good
it.
Christmas with your family, my man. So great job. Hey, I want to take a pause really quick. I want to turn it over to Karina and to Molly just to say if you guys have any updates that way in case we go a little bit longer today. Is there anything that you guys want to share with the team or update the team on?
You can take it, Karina.
Oh, I totally blanked. I had something I wanted to say. Shoot. I almost interrupted someone too. Oh, so frustrating. All right, I'll speak up in a minute. Sorry, guys.
Okay. Anything from you, Molly?
No, I'm good. I'm just enjoying this ride. I'm glad to see everybody. I just love the vibe. So, I mean, it feels like home. You already know me. So, I'm good this week.
All right, Molly. Well, hey, we appreciate you. And as you guys know, behind the scenes, Molly's been helping with tons of our marketing and support and coordination on things. And so we're happy to have her here. She's the best office administrator in the game. So we're really happy that she's back. So let's go over to Mr. Spivey. Mr. Spivey, give us a quick update, my man.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Everybody's, doing big things, making moves. But so buyer, that's a client I picked up at Target a few months back. Just took him through the pre-approval, or he's going through the pre-approval process right now with the lender. So yeah, that was pretty solid. And then we got a listing. Would like to keep in-house. Oakland 94603. It's a 200 Alton Ave. It's a 2-2. So I'll post all that information inside the group. And yeah, going live Thursday. Got inspections done, and yeah. So
that's
going
right, big dog. Congratulations.
Yeah, and it's a team one. It's not like my personal. I'm still assisting with it, but yeah, definitely positive. In the right direction.
That's right, man. Having your hands around success, being part of the journey, man, it's all going to lead to you, developing your own skill set. And Michael called the other day and it's like, well, how do I start the conversation when I'm prospecting with the client? And the first thing, if you're ever having fear of getting into the lead pond or getting into Kenny's lead pond, all you need to do is just start to dial. And if you fumble over your words a million times, cool, it's going to happen. Then you're going to be like, hey, Tom, I noticed that you're looking for homes. Well, I'm not interested. All right, Tom, well, take me back. When you were looking for homes back in January, what was your goal and what's changed since then? Like, you can't say no. You're going to get more of a conversation. So my advice to anybody that's having challenges on the phones, just start dialing. Shit will come together. There's tons of scripts in the scripts and templates library. Start going through those things. But no matter how much you know a script, it's not going to help you unless you actually just pick up the phone and start dialing and dialing and dialing and taking the knocks on the chin and learning what works for you. So I love the tenacity, Michael. I love that you have the courage to get out there and just start calling. Anything we can do to help, and hopefully you're able to join us on Thursday for our power hour. And
Thursday, I will be there.
Right. Cool. Yeah. We'll set it up on Zoom so everyone that's not able to be here physically, we can just be in the same room. So great job, Michael. Jung Hee. So Jung Hee's newer agent with us. She's writing.
Before you do Jung Hee, I remembered it was about Slack. And when you think of a question, unless it's like a very private or sensitive conversation or something like that, if you think it might be a good question for the group, post it in the general or the training, and then I can respond or other people can respond, and that'll help us kind of build out our training library and might be a good resource for some of the new team members that come along. It's something Kenny and I talked about on Friday, and it would be super helpful to, if it's a question you think other people might benefit from, please go ahead and post it in the main. We can always take it to our DMs if need be, but at least it kind of helps flesh out the training.
And also, like, even if you see someone answer, drop your answer in. It's great to get like way more different viewpoints, because Karina and I have some of the answers, but it's kind of cool to hear from different agents their perspective on something. And the more we have, the easier it is for new agents to kind of get a wider view.
And I also want to encourage and implore all of you that if you are a newer agent on this team and you're looking for how to do something or a resource, it's probably in Slack. So if you just search it in the Slack bar on the top, there's probably going to be some answers before you even have to call anybody. There's some answers right there at your fingertips. So if for some reason we're not available, or if you just want to do some digging, there's some answers there for you. So thank you for that update, Karina. I appreciate you. We will turn it over to Jung Hee. So Jung Hee just wrote her first $1 million offer, grooving, showing homes, progressing. So Jung Hee, give us a quick update on your production.
Hey there. So it wasn't actually quite 1 million. It was 950.
Okay.
Close. Yeah, so that was a really amazing property in Eastmont Hills. It was really hot. There was like 21 offers on it, which is just crazy. And I basically wrote it with a bridge loan, and it was all non-contingent. I'm pretty sure like everyone was like that. So it was just, it's getting really crazy out here with those houses with those beautiful yards and large lots. So it's just really competitive. I had like 4 showings this week. I'm showing someone in El Sobrante, like one of my good friends. And so if you guys have anything out there, like up higher than like a 2-bedroom, a detached home, let me know, send it my way. And yeah, I'm just chugging along. It's pretty much what I've been doing.
Awesome. Yeah, I love to see all the activity, and obviously you're growing and, writing offers. So congrats on all of your current success, and love watching you grow. So let us know if you need anything. Let's go over to Kim. Kim, how are you? How have you been? Bring us up to speed. I know that you were showing some homes yesterday with Kenny, so give us a quick update. Going once, going twice.
No. Hey, sorry.
Sorry.
Okay.
Hi, Kim.
Hey. Okay. So I am guilty for letting the highs and lows of life just like take me down emotionally, but I'm getting back. I'm getting back in my groove and stuff like that. But basically, I have a bunch of people in the pipeline. They haven't been doing anything yet. I have this freaking $2 million buyer that I've been talking to for like a year and a half. She and her husband live in San Francisco, and they're thinking about buying in Berkeley. I've been sending them nonstop Real Scout. And then pretty much I have like the doctor family that I was so close to writing an offer for, but because of the COVID, his loan didn't like fund or something. It was like a fully funded doctor loan. So I need to wrap back around to him and see what's going on. And I picked up a Zillow call. Very lucky for me because you guys are so quick with it. It's really insane how quick you guys are with the Zillow calls. But I found out that there's a seller that lives in the same condo as Kenny. His actual unit number is 333, and I'm really big on like numbers and stuff like that. I thought it was a really cool unit number, but we're scheduled to give him a call at 4 p.m. today. And yeah, hopefully it goes good. I'm really excited to get back into my groove. I know I've been in and out, just the emotional highs and lows, but I need to go back to my whys and the reason why I started in the first place to remind me to not give up when times get hard.
Hey, Kim, we appreciate you being humble and you saying that. And my advice to you is that don't forget about your roots in this business. You're OG Team Fast. You have mad phone skills. I remember listening to your phone skills when I first became the manager at Climb, and you have great prospecting skills. So don't forget about that. And no matter what we go through in our lives, we have to stay consistent in this business, or we won't have any income, right? And so make sure that no matter what you're going through, that you find ways to fight through that and you keep your business moving forward. You have too much talent in this business not to be putting up 20 deals a year. And so stay front of mind, stay engaged with the team, stay super active, and we're here to support you, Kim, and get you back to where you know that you should be and where you could be. So glad that you're on this call today, Kim.
Thank you so much.
Julie, I know that you spoke a little bit earlier on the phone call, but not a lot of people were on. So Julie, you want to give us a quick update of where you're at?
Yeah, so I'm just servicing some buyers, and one of my buyer liked my service, so he referred his friend who wants to potentially sell her condo to me. So I'll be working on her with that. And oh, I had a pretty high price point buyer that I nurtured from a long time ago. He was originally wanting to get an investment property, and then I was able to build up trust with him by running through numbers with him. And then now he actually just want to buy a single family home in Claremont area. So if anyone has anything in the Claremont, Rockridge area, he's looking for something like a 4-bed, um, preferably with a separate entrance. That'd be great.
Cool.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Oh,
And go ahead.
sorry. Oh, I want to know how Kenny uses my Theo. When I go on showing, sometimes I don't have time to do like CMA or like look up the area ahead of time. So I feel like can't answer a lot of the buyers' questions. And I was wondering how.
Wait, I mean, the My Deal app is just like an app. It's like a Redfin app version for agents of the MLS. I pay $18 a month for it, I think. And like, Jen, do you use HomeSnap Professional app? Yeah, so My Deal is kind of like HomeSnap. You sign up for. I can give you a discount too. I'll message you. I'll drop it in the Slack channel.
Yeah, I really like HomeSnap. I mean, I think there was a promotion. It was like 150 or 200 a year for it. I forget. But I'm pretty sure if you go on their Facebook page and just say, hey, I saw a code.
Oh, yeah.
Write it down. I think I talked to you about that, or someone I talked to about, but it's pretty cool, like just on the go if you're not, if you're super mobile. You just pull up.
That's HomeSnap.
Yeah. I don't know how I would live without the HomeSnap.
Okay. I use
I know for showing people pull up like MLS sheets and stuff like that, but I just use HomeSnap, and it helps me because I can just run like comps in that area too, just by gauging the homes sold in the area, because it shows like the last few months of homes sold. So it's like,
It's not a real comp. It's just like a quick and dirty on like.
Yeah, it's like quick down dirty, like an estimate. And I would say, hey, this is just an estimate, but I think it's gonna go around this price, and it's usually spot on with HomeSnap.
Yeah, and it has property lines at the bottom of the app too. So if people are like, oh, where's my actual property lines? And you can show them on the app, similar to Land Glide. So yeah, we use that religiously. I don't know if I could exist without HomeSnap.
Okay, thanks.
All right, cool. Well, great job, Julie. Let's turn it over to Dewey. Dewey, my man. I don't know if we can hear you all right, but Dewey, you want to come a little closer? He's going to really come closer, I think. What is that? Come closer. He came closer.
Kevin's in the call over there.
Okay.
Hello. So I got, an offer accepted. They, since last September from my listing, I met them, and they were getting buyer fatigue. Literally the house we saw before that one on Lodge Street, they were just like, it's a beautiful home, but the streets are rough as hell. And they were like, fuck this. Like, we don't want to look for a house anymore. And we get to the next house. They're like, just kidding. We might want to try on this one. So we got really lucky on that. And then we came in 3rd out of 5. The first place was the highest price, but they were 10% down. Second place was all cash, but same price point as us. And then we were priced with appraisal contingency, no loan, no inspection. Listing agent said basically sellers wanted $850. If we can get them up, he's gonna counter us in the cash, and whoever basically comes up gets it. And I was like, if you give me that exclusivity,
That's it. That's
Yeah,
the
that's
word.
it.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, I'll get it done. And, you know, he was like, let's do it. And so, you know, I talked to buyers. That all happened the same time I was showing that listing that Jung Hee wrote on, when Jung Hee messed up and told me what she was going to write at, because I had a buyer for that. Yeah, so got that one in. What else? Had a follow-up listing call yesterday with that 2-2 we have in Millsmont. You know, me and Kenny game plan with them on what options are out there, and what they could basically do now, or, you know, to hold off, because if they sell right now, you know, we can't guarantee that they'll find a house in San Leandro. So that call I think went really well, and I'm blanking out now.
It's been that good for him.
It's been a great week. It's been a great week, and I'm still trying to wait to ratify Fast House Watling Lane. You know, I got the contract yesterday, and then it got voided out right away because something wasn't populating. So yeah,
wait. Our first Fast House coming soon. All right. Well, great job, Dewey. Great job. All right, you guys. So we are almost at the tail end. We're actually going to get done a little bit early. I'm going to post all of the numbers later on tonight in Sisu. If you guys haven't had a chance to go in Sisu and just update your numbers, it's great seeing all of you guys' names and production and lights and seeing exactly where you are. Kenny, can you share the screen with me, or allow me to share my screen?
I remember.
Be good.
I'm in counters right now.
Oh, he's in counters right now too. So I wanted to show you guys this. I'm not too sure if you guys are doing a Trello board right now, but just a great way for you to organize your leads that are the hottest leads. So these are 4 leads that we're working. Jen and I are working right now with High Rise. This one we're going on tour in Napa next week. This one we're touring homes in Walnut Creek. This one is just one I got this morning. High Rise Roman, he's looking for a special type of unit in Oakland, and then JVM leads and then Zillow leads, and then we move them into the categories that they're at, whether pre-approved, showing, or writing offers. So it's just a great way for you to keep your hot leads really, really organized. So if you haven't set up a Trello board, highly recommend that you do that. That way you can just look at it and have a great way of organizing all of your hottest leads. Obviously you have them in your CRM, but I always move our most active leads into Trello and follow up that way. And we can make notes and we can share that as well, the leads that we are working together. So yeah, that's it for me. Kenny, anything from you?
No, there's just so much going on. I mean, just use site more, exchange more information, and then, you know, we're here for you. I think what me and Elias will do too, because there's so much going on. I think for a lot of agents who've been on here maybe more than 3 or 4 months, and you haven't done the deal yet, you'll probably hear from me and Elias to check in and see how we can make that extra effort to help you going. Because you see, everyone's moving really fast. People are going to get left behind, but we want to at least come back here and you know, make sure everyone's moving in the same direction.
For sure. And one thing that Kenny and I are going to be working on over the next couple of weeks is listing information, right? We all know that, you know, a lot of us know where some of the information is, but we want to have some sheets that illustrate what we do every time we put our listing on the market, right? Here's our photography. Here's our 8x5 jumbo postcards. Here's 30,000 plus followers that we're going to syndicate out to social media. Here's our website syndications, like all the print material, and have like a library of all of your listing tools, so you guys can easily put together some great listing presentations. I know Kate put together a really cool buyer's presentation. Kate, if you can you put your high note presentation in the chat box for all of us to see?
Yeah, absolutely.
And what we're going to do is Molly and I will set up a high note training for everybody. We'll have Mark, who's the founder and used to be one of the founders of Climb, put together a training for us. And if you guys aren't able to attend, that's cool. We'll record that. That way we can start really upping our game when it comes to our digital presentation. You know, hey, Will, I'm sorry. I see you on the line today. I didn't have a chance. Will's newer. He's going to be starting with us in October. Will, did you have anything for the cause that you want to share or say?
Hey everybody, I feel like I have a lead for you guys.
We'll take it. No, I'm just kidding.
So my neighbor next door, they just bought a house and they're moving out. So they've been renting. I feel like the owner might want to put it on the market because the other next door house is sold for $685. It's a 2-bedroom, you know, on 12th Street. I don't know, maybe you guys want to call them?
Yeah, why don't you connect with Kenny right after this? And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
we'll
You know, they bought the house for like 350 like 10 years ago, and now people like renters are moving out because they're buying, like everybody's buying houses, right? So yeah.
That's a great lead. So yeah, connect with Kenny, and then Kenny will decide if there's an agent that he wants to help partner on this. But yeah, we'd love to help the person out, Will.
Yeah, and then I have a friend, like she's already working with an agent. She's looking at something on like 400, maybe a studio in Oakland. If you guys have any listing or off market, she actually will check out the Seeker that you were, Elias.
The Cigar Factory.
Yeah. She was there too. So.
Yeah, it's I think that's listed right at $599, or wait, it was $499. No dedicated parking, but those units are so cool.
I know.
Like there's just so much nostalgia in that building, and like the brick walls, and the rusty Cigar Factory sign still on the building. It's just a really cool unit, man. So so let's if you need some help, she needs some help, let us know, but get that lead over to Kenny and we'll see what we can do. Check out the high note presentation in the chat box. You guys grab that really quick before we hop off the call. She put a new high note presentation together. I'm actually going to take this as well, copy this, exit full screen, and let me put this somewhere cool. All right, cool. All right, anything else anybody wants to share? All right, cool. So Jen and I are going to be on a little quick vacation starting Friday morning and back to business on Monday. We're taking an RV trip up to Tahoe with the little ones. Should be fun, should not be relaxing, but we'll find some time to relax and have some fun. So I'm looking forward to that. So our phones will still be on. We're not going to be in the deep wilderness, but if you guys need anything, let us know.
I just want to take a minute real quick to give a shout out to Karina. As our team grows, and it rapidly is, I know her workload is increasing as well. And she's still so helpful and always responsive right away. So I just want to let you know we appreciate you, Karina.
Thanks, Eric.
Big hugs for you, Karina.
You, Karina, you're the best.
Thank you, guys.
We appreciate you guys. So listen, go out there, crush your day, crush your week, you guys. And if you need anything, as always, we're here for a line of support for you guys. Have a wonderful day. Great meeting everybody.
Enjoy your vacation, guys.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow, Juanita.
Have fun, E.